Welcome back, everyone. Sorry, I meant to pick up right where I left off, but I realized I forgot to hit record. So I've been digging here for about 5 minutes without realizing that the game wasn't recording. But anyway, we're just digging out this little front area here, and we're doing a tier 2 grind. It's just beginning of the grind. Need about 350-ish ounces to get to tier 3. So we just need to grind out about 350 ounces. That's after the claim owner. That's after fuel cost and breakdown for repairs and all that stuff. So we got a lot of grinding to do here. Trying to, I think I explained it last video, but I'm trying to dig in a certain way in a certain area to clear out to prepare for tier 3. Really in the best place to dump, but kind of always like that when you first get started. What do you guys think of this series so far? I'm not showing you a lot of digging. I'm not. I mean, I'm sure you've all watched a lot of Gold Rush. Like I said, the game's been out for years, so I imagine everybody's seen this game and watched a lot of it. But kind of curious what you guys think so far. Leave a comment, let me know. Anything you'd like me to do different? I'm probably going to start uploading these soon. I'm going to need some space on the hard drive. That's why I'm kind of asking. So you guys could probably give me some info before I get the next episode done or out. Thanksgiving weekend's almost over, so this is probably the last episode I'm going to be able to do before Christmas. So I'm not sure when I'm going to start releasing these, but sometime fairly soon. Speaking of that, I had a conversation with my boss the other day about getting back to a 40-hour work week. He's going to try to make that happen. If that happens, then I have a lot more time to game and do YouTube and, you know, have an actual life, which would be, nice change of pace. The last year has been rough. All I've done is work and sleep mostly for like a year straight. Really kind of ridiculous. It would be nice to get back to be able to game on a regular basis, though. I really do miss this. Not to mention, there's people in my life that'd like to see me every once in a while, too. I don't know. It's America, though. You work at all. You work 60 hours a week, right? Minimum. Unless you got a cushy government job. Wonder how many of you guys work for the government or work for a bank or something. 9 to 5, that'd be great. Tier 2. Quite the grind. I don't know what I really do enjoy this game, but I don't know what it is. It's like this just feels wrong without the rock trick. Yeah, it just feels wrong to dig, and I mean, Franks and everything are great, but it's just something about digging when putting pay in the rock chuck and running the rock chuck to the plant just, I don't know, it feels right, you know, but it takes so long to actually get there and get that. I mean, once you do, it's just, you know, gravy and just relaxing digging for the rest of your days, you know, but getting to that point, man, it's rough. It's also rough getting this front pay here. It's nice once you get to the point where you can just dig deep. This is the second bucket so far. Toss them in there for now. I will need to go over and get some more buckets. Not sure how long we can dig before we run out of fuel and actually need to clean up and go to town. Probably most of the day though. Probably. Never know. Might have a breakdown or something. I didn't even think about it. I should have bought some spare parts for the wash plant. Those wave jets go out pretty quick. Hydraulic hoses on the excavator go out fairly often. Oh, excavator is pretty much just the hydraulic hoses and the teeth, although the cogs and everything can go bad, but that's usually way later. The motor on the wave table can go bad as well, but you'll usually go through like two jets before you go through a motor, unless they change things. You know, like I said, it's been 4 or 5 years since I played this, so they could have changed a lot for all I know. Although it really doesn't seem like they changed much. It seems like all they've been doing, I mean, a little bit here and there, but it seems like mostly all they've been doing is just pushing leaderboards. Although this current optimization changes that they're doing right now, it's kind of good to see. I'm really excited about that. You know, it's nice to know that they're still working on the game. Probably, think I'm actually going to do like a mini cleanup here. We'll get these couple buckets done. I'll do a little mini cleanup and see where we're actually. I know this isn't good ground, but I'd be curious to see how much gold we're actually getting out of a bucket in this ground. Assuming it's like 2 ounces a bucket. Give me an idea of just how long I'm gonna have to do this, how many buckets it's gonna take. If it is 2 ounces a bucket, it takes like 175 buckets. You know, that's not actually not that bad. Probably no worse than the hog pen. Although it's gonna chew through a lot of ground. That's kind of the push for tier three, right? It's like you're going to use up a lot of this ground before you get to tier three, and then you need 300 ounces after you get to tier three to be able to get the next claim. So when you get your full tier three, it's all about making sure you have enough ground left to get the lease on the next claim, because you're definitely not going to get a million to be able to reset this claim. So you need to get the 300 ounces to get the next claim open after you get your full tier three. That's kind of the idea in hard mode. And then the next claim, you can make easily enough gold to get the next claim open and move to tier four. Then on the claim after that, you'll make enough gold to get, you know, tier five and get the next claim. So that's kind of the idea. And then you can start buying claims after that. Buying and resetting claims, buying franks and moving more yards. But still, we just barely started on a Old Arnold. We're already talking about, like, you know, cleaning out Nighthawk, you know. It's gonna take a while. A lot of hours. That's kind of the strat for hard mode, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You just have to, how do I put this? It's just, it's all about profit. It's all about money, right? It's like you just have to do it smart. You have to make the move at the right time and the right way. It's really, it's not, I mean, they call it hard mode. It's really not that hard. It's just you got to kind of follow, there's only really one right way to do it, basically. That's just put the time in, do the work. Other than that, you just follow the playlist, follow the list, do it the way you need to do it, and make the right choices. Okay. Camera move somehow. I know some of you guys actually like to watch the digging, so I thought I'd throw a little bit of the digging in here. Generally, if I watching a gold rush video or something back in the day, I'd just skip through the actual boring digging part. Seen an excavator swing, you've seen it once, you've seen it a million times, right? Okay. I am definitely rusty. But I've been thinking about hard mode. It's really relaxing, you know. You're going at your own pace. You're not really in a hurry. You know, it's just relaxing. You just sit here and dig. Most of the time when I'm digging or whatever, when I was digging a hog pan or whatever, I was listening to an audiobook while I was digging. It wasn't anything stressful. It was just laid back and easy. You're not in a hurry. Not like you're on leaderboards where you have to rush and try to keep make every hour count or every minute count. You know, it's just nice and laid back and easy. Just dig at your own pace. Dig, swing your arm. You know, activate your arm clear across the map. It doesn't matter. You're not in a hurry. I like this times one too. You know, it's really it's almost the simulator game I always wanted, right? Like just a few tweaks here or there, this would actually be a great sim game instead of the way it's currently set up. So if they are going to still work on it, you know, just push it more towards the sim. You know, get some of the, like I said, set up a gold room, right? An actual gold room on the claim. Make it so like just like we have to put the hog pan in a specific place, we have to push the wash plant parts in a specific place. Make it so we have to put the wave table and the magnetite separator and the nugget hater or whatever they call that mat washing machine. You know, make it so all that has to go in the same place. You know, on every claim, make like a little turn that little parts area into a gold room. You know, and we have to take all of our buckets and mats over there to process them. That would be nice. You know, just more like a real claim. Also, like I said, give us a worker to actually clean the gold for us. You know, let us dig. I understand cleaning the gold at the beginning of the game until you can afford things like workers and stuff like that. Sure, but later in the game, let us just dig. Oh, well, didn't pay attention. Told you, rusty. Here, let's just do this little clean out here. I want to see what this is. It's only 3 buckets. Let's see what we're getting per bucket. Hold on, something invisible there for a second. Still got those little invisible walls everywhere. Okay, turn on this pump and this generator. At least the water's not frozen. We can actually do a cleanup. Didn't even think about checking that, honestly. Couple buckets. Oh boy. Funny, see, this isn't going to be any better than the hog pan was. We're getting 20-ounce buckets there towards the back of the hog pan area. I gotta actually turn that on. If you leave them run like that, the parts will break. So you want to actually shut this stuff off. I mean, we knew these squares weren't going to be good, but this is bad. This is really bad. It'll take a long, long time. Probably not even be 2 ounces a bucket. Three buckets, about 4.5 ounces. Yep, we are going to be in tier 2 for quite some time, guys. Quite some time. Alright, I'm going to dig for a while though, guys, so I'm going to stop it here, but I'll come back and we'll do a big cleanup towards the end of the day here. Well, the breakdowns have begun, so looks like I'm gonna need to do a cleanup, go to town, sell some gold, and then get some repair parts. Also, I'm gonna fuel, so quite a bit I need to do here real quick. Let's see, been digging out a fair amount, not a crazy amount, but a little bit here. And then we have all these buckets full of pay, so got quite a clean out to do. Let's see, this thing here has broken like twice already, so we need to get some more of those. They haven't broken the little ones. I think that's why we get the water filter that we put in the creek. It keeps the water filters on the little pumps from going out. But this water pump has gone out twice already, and it's probably close to being time to go out again. Let's take a peek here. And it's at 61%, so it won't last too long. These seem to last about 3 hours, maybe 3.5. Nothing else is broke down other than this and the wash plant sprayer now. I think it's a sprayer. But we go through these like crazy. Yeah, it's a sprayer, it's bad. Let's just pop that off. Just one. Get the buckets out of here. Might as well fuel everything up, grab some fuel while we're in town. Try to make it so we don't have to go back to town very often. Grab some hydraulic hoses for the excavator, because those will probably go out sometime soon. That stuff off. Did I shut this off already? Start this while we're up here. Mouse. Easier to throw buckets with a controller for some reason. Got quite a few buckets here, more than I figured. I haven't really been paying attention. I've just been listening to audiobook and digging and changing them when I need to. And haven't really paid much attention to how many buckets we got. So this is the worst dirt on the claim, so 2 ounces a bucket would be great, but that's not what we averaged when we did those 3 bucket clean out earlier. Didn't even get 2 ounces a bucket. Okay, let's get started on our cleanup here. Threw 4 in there already, so we got a little bit in there. front little bit of dirt was absolutely the worst. It gets a little better as we go back, so hopefully there's some halfway decent buckets in there. But yeah, this is not good. I always forget to start that for some reason. $50 is mixed up with the full buckets. 19.3. Yeah, this is not good. I'm guessing about an ounce a bucket, an ounce and a half a bucket maybe. Although I don't know how many buckets we had, so I haven't really been keeping track. Not really getting any better, are they? About 14, 15 ounces so far. Nothing to write home about, but hey. Only 19 ounces. Yeah, I was hoping these would get better, but I will say this: it seems almost like it's not that we're getting that many ounces out of a bucket, but it seems like the buckets are filling up faster, right? Like that much dirt, I shouldn't have got this many buckets. So maybe they changed that. I just don't know. It's been so long. It seems like last time I did this, the tier 2 grind, it took a lot longer than that to get that many buckets out of it. But I think we got more per bucket, so I'm not sure which is better really, or what the average actually is. A little bit of gold there. Do we have any more up here? Just the last bucket of pay we have right here. $30 ounces. That's ridiculously low. This feels so wrong. I mean, it is what it is, but we'll get there. We need better gear. We need better equipment. We need better work. We need workers. We need a lot of stuff to get the gold counts up. $10% magnetite isn't enough to get us an upgrade either, so no reason to even take that into town. Too bad. I wish I could have dug for a couple more hours. That would have been good. Oh, we got a little more than 30 ounces out of all that. Not terrible. Almost. Come on, Wavetable. You can do it. There you go. 31.29. Not too bad. A step in the right direction, anyway. Alright, let's go grab the fuel trailer, fuel things up, and then we'll head to town. I haven't even went through a full load of fuel in the excavator yet. I like this times one speed. This times one speed really helps a lot. Fuel usage is lower. Really pretty good. That needs fueled. Drive through some buckets maybe. Or I need to move a bunch of this stuff before I get started again. I'll do all that off camera, but I ain't even gonna need to take the trailer in town. Yeah, we're gonna be about 50% in the trailer still, so good deal. It's right over here. Pop off, sell our junk part. Okay, so we smelt this gold. We'll have a fair amount of operating capital, so won't need to make very many more trips to town anytime soon. Grab the parts we need so that we know we won't have to make trips to town. And then just get back to the claim and dig, dig, dig. So, looking pretty good. Everything's kind of going according to plan. Just got to put time in. No big surprises. Little changes here or there, though. I mean, the game does run better. All this loading time right here. You know, these loading times, there'll be another one up here shortly, but loading times and saving times are still kind of ridiculous, you know, especially for SSDs nowadays. Uh, I've got like a 980 Samsung Pro, so it's a fast SSD, and it still takes forever to load and save. Uh, Optimizations are pretty good, except for like I said before, the wind and the shadows still need some work. It looks like, but they're doing. I don't know. They're still doing some good stuff in this game. I mean, there's a few things I'd still like them to do, but for the most part, you know, 7 years after release, it's actually become a pretty stable and good game. You know, I'm kind of impressed how it turned out, and I'm surprised that it did. I thought by now they would have abandoned it, obviously. Honestly, anyway. Alright, I'm going to cut out the smelting like normal, guys, so see you when we're done. Smelting's done. We have a 14 ounce and an 18 ounce bar. Should get us a bunch of the spare parts that we need anyway. Left the lights on. 1200 a bar. Not sure when the bars are the best value. I should look into that at some point. We're up to 42 grand. We're about to spend a lot of that, but let the truck off. Alright, so first thing is we need that spray bar. We're actually going to grab those are the wave tables. Right. We're going to need a couple of these hydraulic hoses for the excavator. Oh, they are wave tables. Yeah, wave tables, yeah. Where's the mobile wash plant part? PC fans are going crazy whenever I'm in this little area. I don't know why. Something's eating up. Looks like they need to optimize this workshop a bit. Where are the mobile wash plant jets? There they are. We don't want the reinforced. We want 3 of these and 1 of these motors. And then we're going to want a jack. I don't know what our tires are at, but I'm not looking forward. I'm going to grab 2 tires. And I'm going to grab 2 of these. Those always go bad. What are these for? Oh, they're just reinforced. Reinforced tires are $4,000 for a tire. Come on. Wow. I would like reinforced tires, but I'm not going to blow our money on those. While I was here, was there anything else I needed? I don't think so. I think we're good for a while. Oh, yeah, we need grab like 4 of these. We're out of those on the claim. All right. That should be everything we need. Down to 37,000. I'm trying to decide. I've been debating it for a while now. I'm trying to decide what it is I want to buy, what piece of machinery I want to buy next, and whether or not I just want to skip to the end of the season to do it when I do. So if I just dig gold and then we get a fair amount of gold, I can skip to the end of the season. We get the lowest prices on machines then. Plus, we can get all the workers that we want for next season, which is, I'm thinking, probably what I'm going to do. But I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to buy the big excavator, like now. Not now, I mean, when we have the money for it. If I see the big excavator go on sale and we do have enough gold to actually get it, I will probably buy it. But till then, there's really no point in debating it. But the big excavator would be extremely nice. You could reach down deeper, you can reach out farther, and you can fill that hopper up and keep it running and actually produce more gold. And with the big excavator, you can actually run 2 small wash plants, 2 mobile wash plants. But I don't think I'll do that. But you can increase production by quite a bit. But honestly, the big excavator alone increases production by quite a bit because you can keep that bucket full while you're swinging, and you don't have to move the wash plant as often. So, it increases production on its own, honestly. Let's see. I'm gonna just go look and see what some of this stuff cost over here. Give us a rough idea. Is in order to get to tier 3, sort of bare minimum. We actually don't need that for tier 3. It'd be nice to have, but we don't need it necessarily for tier 3 right away. What we need is this. It's 150 grand. Plus this, 30, so it's 180. This, call that 100, so 280. two of these. Call that 90 grand, so 370 roughly. Now that's current prices. We need this and two of these and one of these and all that. So that's current prices. I think if we waited till the end of the season, it would be about 340-ish grand to get everything we need to get the partial tier 3 set up. And then we're also eventually going to want to get this and this, which is another, looks like 40 and 820 grand for those two. And then the rock truck and the big X. So 250-ish. Another 360 basically to get, so about 340 to get the first half, and then another 360 to get the second half. So we need a lot of money just to get tier 3 set up. Oh, we'll need this eventually, but I'm not in a hurry for that. And then we'll need the big gen eventually too. We can get by without this at tier 3, so we will for a while. But 50 grand just for the big gen, wow. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff we need, and obviously at the gold we're getting, it's going to be a while before we get there. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode, though. So I'm going to cut it here. It's getting a little long in the tooth. And we will come back, and hopefully I'll have a nice big clean out on tier 2 for you guys. So see you soon.